Welcome back to another episode of Graceful Gatherings with the Thurmans. I'm your host, Christopher Keith Thurman.
With Kate Thurman, his wife. He usually say that, but he didn't this time.
Yeah, changing
We're
it up.
we're back, you guys. The Lord gave us the partnership series, and we have some amazing couples on this a season of Graceful Gatherings with the Thurmans. But this particular episode is for us. It's airing on our actual anniversary, and we wanted to talk about us and our building and business and marriage and just overall. And so we hope that you have a great time with us as we sit here and have a conversation. We're going to talk about why do we get married. We're going to talk about a lot of different things with us. Are you ready?
I think so.
See, he said he thinks so. I don't know. So, Christopher Thurman.
Yes, I love.
I'm not gonna be questioning you on this episode.
Okay,
We just
great.
gonna have good conversation.
Good conversation. Okay.
First conversation, first part of the conversation. Let's just lay it all out there. When we first met, see, we met over 30 years ago. We tell this story. I tell this story in interviews all the time. And for me, it was love at first sight. I got butterflies. What you get?
I ain't getting butterflies, but I got a subtle, uh, subtle piece. Like
Maybe that's what I got instead of the
look at
butterflies.
that.
Maybe I'm saying it
Okay.
wrong.
I ain't like, oh, okay. Nice hat on and I don't know, button-up shirt.
You remember all of that from 30 years ago.
Vaguely, but yes.
I don't know. When we met, I had no idea we would be here. Like, even though we separated for over 20 years, I didn't think that we would be here building the things that we're building together in business and ministry, just everything that we're doing. Did you ever think that? Like,
No, I didn't think that. Especially not the the business part, right? But it's something that I hoped for, that we would be doing something together. It's one of those things that you didn't know you want till you wanted it, that type thing.
yeah. When we circle back around and God brought us back together, and I still didn't know we would be here. I knew that this is ordained by God. I knew that this is something us being together was meant to be. Through all the prayers that we did and everything.
Excuse me. How did you know that? Like, what was some of the signs? Because I'm pretty sure it's not just one.
Mm. Uh, one of the signs when we first met, I can go back because when we first met, I told you I knew then. But one of the other signs was you brought me peace. You brought me. It was a calmness, a joy when I'm around you. So I knew because God, He knew us before He formed us in our mother's womb. So He knew who I was. He knew what I handled. Like,
Lord knows He knew me and what I handled.
So in that and knowing us, knowing who we are, like I need peace for the type of person that I am, and you bring that peace. You know what I mean? How did you know, Mister?
I knew. It's like you said, peace, but it was a lot of storms though. So like to where storms were before, it was different when you have peace. Like it's peace and like peace in the storm, if that makes sense. Like it's to be in a storm and know it's like a storm, but at the same time feel peace that you're in. It's like you're in the storm with the right person, and that's something that it flashes out, stands out. Like this is what it is.
I love
Like
that. Yeah.
that's one of the things that
Is that why you got married?
No, that's one of the things. That and it came back to me. You know, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours.
That's why you got married.
One of the few things. There's so many things.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's so many signs. It's not just the one thing. It's all things aligned perfectly.
And sometimes for me, when I'm sitting thinking, like, if you're going to go through things, right, in life, but I would rather go through those things with you. That's why, one of the reasons why I got married, because of the people, because you gave your yes to God. And that's truly one of the reasons why I got married to you. Without God being in this relationship, I don't. I don't want any relationship, whether it's a friendship, a marriage, or anything, without God being in it. Because God being in it, soon after we got married, what did we start doing? We got the
I don't think we
nonprofit.
would be together. Yeah.
You don't think so? We hadn't put God in it. Why you say that?
I don't know. It's I want to say because he brought us together like we were meant to be.
Yeah.
So without him, we would not be. Yeah, if that makes sense. Like so. It's almost like until it wasn't until I started letting go and letting God that He brought you. Like, okay, my son, now you ready? But
I like that. So, thank you. What advice do you think we can give to other couples?
First and foremost, always pray.
Yeah.
Seek and ask God for guidance. Stay grounded. Try to not respond out of emotion.
I would give the similar advice. Because you got to have God in it. So that's never going to change. That answer is going to always remain for me. But also know yourself. Like I would advise people to make sure you're ready, knowing who you are, and whatever you have to do to get to that point, do that. Because marriage is no joke. It's not for you to say, oh, I just want to get married because I just want this person is cute, or I want to be intimate. It's not about that.
Or it's not because everybody else is doing it.
Right. That's not what marriage is.
And trust and believe the couples that you see smiling, happy go lucky. It's not always peaches and cream behind closed doors.
Right. So yeah. And then, the business part of our relationship, being able to do businesses together. Now we do have moments where I'm like, okay, babe, I want to do this, and you have to shut me down. For the most part.
I don't know if there's an off switch for that. But yeah.
Well, for the most part, you are very, very supportive in all of my ideas, and I do appreciate when you do say no, not right now. Let's wait, because when I go back and I sit with God, I'm like, okay, then He's right. It's not the time. And having you as a leader, that helps me being a leader of our home. Because, I can take off. I got this idea. Oh, and that's not what we get.
But we need those ideas.
Yeah. I mean, so far they've been pretty good ideas, been pretty good business ventures. But that's a part of building is if you're building with your spouse, and if you're building and you're the woman, you have to let your spouse lead. You can't try to take the lead in everything. And I was one of those that was like, okay, you know how you grow up. And I'm like, I gotta take care of myself. I got it. I got this, and I got this, and I got that. And it feels good to know that I don't have to do all that. Like I have a protector. I can, be creative. I think that's why I'm so creative now. And now I'm just doing so much all at once. You looked at me kind of funny. Why you look?
Like what? Look at you. About you and all your ideas.
Yeah. But they good?
Yeah.
They
Not
good?
that. Yeah. But some of them they're just it's not the season for them. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's some need to be planted, watered,
Mm-hmm.
and you know.
But what advice would you give to a couple where a man who kind of has a wife maybe similar to me or, and similar to you? Like,
Well, you gotta know God. You gotta know God. Um, and I say that because I need to know God because it does get hard. Like with me, I can I tend to be very emotional sometimes, or uh, sometimes I can respond without actually thinking. When there's too much on you at once, you can sometimes respond without thinking. So my advice would be to stop, breathe, say a prayer, ask God for guidance, exhale, and yeah, be patient.
mhm. But you say you are emotional. I know, but it's not. It's a good emotional. I don't know if that's a thing, but
Okay.
yeah, because your patience with me is like I tell people like he's real patient, really calm with me. Because when men like you, I I think that you personally are one of a kind. You're made for me. But like you just gave a message for men like you, like that are kind of quiet and kind of reserved, but you're married to someone who's a go getter. Like, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. I think it takes a special kind of patience for you, or men like you, to be able to um, maneuver with a woman like me. You know what I mean? So, and for women like me, I would say always go to God first. I would say, slow down sometimes. Notice I said sometimes. And if you have a husband like I have, a generous husband, a calm, patient husband, I would say always know that that husband has your best interest at heart when you're building in marriage, when you're building in ministry, or just if you're building in business, whatever it is. Even when you're building your family, you have to um, be able to relax, because in order to do all of the things that I do, and if you're like me and you're doing you want to do the things, and you want to be a go getter like I am, you have to have that peace, you have to have that calmness, because in order for me to run a household, I still have to, I'm still a wife, I'm still a mother, I still have a household. You still have to do those things, but trust the process. Even if your husband say not right now, even if you have a husband that's calm, because I've come across some women who just don't care. It's what they want, they're gonna do what they want, and that's just not the way to go. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Little me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And so when we do building, the things that we're building together, we do nothing without the Lord. Put the Lord in everything you do, because it's the Lord that brought us here. Notice he said, if it wasn't for the Lord, we wouldn't be here. And I agree wholeheartedly, because it's the Lord that brought us back together. The Lord is the reason. Soon as we said yes to God, we said yes to each other. It's like things started happening for Chris and I over and over and over. And I'm like, oh, wow. All of my life I lived and things was just going slow, but it wasn't the time for these things. Now it's the time. And even though some of the things and some of the ideas and the other business ventures that we're working on behind the scene, it's not time for it to come out. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. So if you have something that you're working on, or an idea that you're working on, don't give up if it's not happening right now. The time is coming. What else you have?
So, what are some things that you do, like that you would give advice to for the female when uh their husbands or soon to be husbands are having a rough day? And excuse me.
what I do for you, for the first thing, I'm not gonna call you in the drama. So if I know you're having a rough day, and if it's something I want to call and vent about, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I will pray. I always pray for you. And what I do with him, I would suggest. I don't know if you guys would do this or not, but I always talk with him through it. Um, After I pray, we talk through it. And sometimes I put myself in a situation where I feel like, okay, now if this was me, if that was, even though it's not me, but to help me understand and to help me be able to talk to him through it, whatever it is he's going through, you know, whatever it is I have to do, that's mostly what I do. And sometimes he'll just simply say, pray for me. And that's what we need to do, is pray. And even if I have to, sometimes I will implement something, if it's something that I feel like I can do on my end, to help him with his everyday, whatever it is that he's going through. So I would suggest that you develop a system, whether it's a prayer, um, talk it out with him, because in order to do all of the things that you all want to do, you have to be able to. He doesn't only need to protect you; you have to protect him as well. So I try to be his protector on that end, through prayer. Mm-hmm. I do that for you.
You do.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you
You're
for
wonderful.
listening and knowing when to let me unload.
Yeah.
Because females, they always unload. Like when y'all are easier at saying what's on their mind and what's bothering them. Us men don't do that as often.
I believe that. Because I unload. You notice I said, if it's time that I need to unload something. Not when I know that you have something heavy on you. We're going to go into prayer. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to try to figure it out with you. Not dump more on your plate. And so I would tell women who wants to be in business, if you know, or if you want to be married, if you know that your spouse or soon to be spouse is going through something, don't dump it. Don't dump more on them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's not do that. I don't think that, that's a good idea. Just always stay prayed up. Always look to the Lord. Always, always, always be calm with one another. In business and ministry, in your marriage as a whole. Yeah, I think that that's the goal, and that is what's going to help you in your marriage and in your ministry and your business. Is there anything else we got?
I don't know. So yeah, I don't know, baby. Did you answer why you got married? Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Just pray together. That's all I got. Just always pray. Pray before you make any move. Always keep God in the center. That way you won't go wrong.
Amen.
Okay. That's it for me.
That's it for you.
That's it for you? No.
I think so.
Okay.
Fellas always try to see things from their perspective. Yeah. Be patient and know that when you're staring at a painting from your perspective, somebody else is staring at that same painting at a different angle, so they don't see the same thing that you see. So take the time and try to adjust your lens and your thoughts to see where they're coming from. I'm not the talker.
See? See?
Yeah. It's the truth.
It is the truth. See? And so I'm able to get a lot done because
oh man.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't slow you down.
No,
You
not
gotta
only when the Lord tells you.
Mhm.
Only when the Lord tells you. So I'm proud of what we built and the things that's to come. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I try. I try. And I just want couples who sees this. This is gonna air on our actual anniversary. So when you see this, know that we kept fighting for each other, and we kept fighting um, anything that came against what God put together, because there's nothing and no one that is going to tear down what God put together.
Mm.
Mm. And so we want you all to continue to fight, continue to strive, continue to do your best in your relationship. And if you choose to do business as a ministry or whatever you choose to do as a couple, make sure you like each other.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you can handle it, because you got to be able to also separate the two.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't separate your feelings as a spouse from your business partner, then that's not going to be a good fit. So if you choose to do business with your partner, make sure you like each other. We are glad that you guys came and listened to this episode. This is our anniversary special for a couple, for the partnership series for a couple who's building in ministry, business, or
Mm-hmm.
any kind of leadership. We thank you. We thank you, and we hope that you have a great day. Until next time, it's been another episode of the Graceful Gatherings with the Thurman Show.